please welcome out team number 1, the team of the assassin, Ray Kendrick and Mecca Mercenary.
Don't hate me, hate the money I see. Clothes that I buy, ice that I wear, clothes that I try. Close your eyes, picture me rolling, sixes, money falling, chicken, honey that's swollen, the bitches not in ya. Most critically a Pulitzer Prize winner, best storyteller, thug narrator, my sound player, motivator, big break to a lot of you haters.
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome their opponents tonight, the tag team of Mark James and $20.
That's not the official bell. Bell sounds. This one underway. The opening match here tonight. The team of $90 and Mark James taking on the interesting pair of Mecca Mercenary and Ray Kendrick. I'm the Commissioner, Dangerous E. Corienzo, alongside Mr. Nick D. Nick, how are you?
Corey, it's good to be with you tonight at the night of the Grudge here at CWF Mid-Atlantic.
We're going to settle a lot of grudges, but we're going to start a lot of new ones, it looks like, for the toughest guys in the Mid-Atlantic. And I'm kind of did this on purpose. I'm kind of test running a new concept here, Nick D. And if it goes well, I'll explain it here in just a little bit to all the fans.
Well, you know, it was kind of interesting. I saw when they came out that I saw a little friction between Mecca and Ray Kendrick. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out tonight.
I really enjoyed that. You know, too bad they just didn't start fighting each other right there. I think that would have been hilarious. But right now we got Mecca and Donnie in the middle of the ring trading shoulder tackles. Mecca catches Donnie with a knee coming off, double axe handle to the back.
You know, Mecca Mercenary has been on a havoc lately, and he has Cecil in his corner. So, but we also see Michael McAllister out here too. So it's definitely going to be an interesting dynamic tonight.
A lot of hard-hitting action so far. What a right hand from Mecca and Donnie. Look at this exchange. These guys are laying them in. Opening match here at Night of Grudges. $90 backs Mecca in, shoots him off. He actually got it. Nice. Big clothesline, takes down the 400-pound plus Mecca Mercenary.
Wow, a good shoulder block and knock Mecca Mercenary off his feet.
6'5" is a long way to fall.
Cecil's in the corner actually talking to Mecca, making sure, you know, getting him right to make sure he's okay for the match going on.
I wonder what kind of advice Cecil could offer Mecca. Like, Cecil's never been 6'5" nor 400 pounds. Nor, I mean, he has the facial hair, sure, but well, there's a tag to Ray Kendrick, and it was not, let's call it a ceremonious tag. It was a tag to the chest. Tag on the opposite side, Mark James is in. Mark James gaining a lot of steam here in the Mid-Atlantic since he said if he did not win a championship this calendar year, he was going to hang up the boots.
Well, you know, it's also interesting, too, Ray Kendrick coming off that loss at Battlecade to Eric Royal. You wonder how that type of effect has on Ray Kendrick as the coming months go on throughout the year.
He still looks like a bully to me. A bully doesn't change his color, and I don't think you're going to see this guy do that. He's certainly no coward, but as you just saw, he bullied Mark James back to the corner and surprisingly gave a clean break. I won't bet on too many of those. Mark James powers the former Mid-Atlantic champion to the corner, showing off his strength. Clean break from Mark James, very interesting.
Yeah.
One of the toughest guys here in the Mid-Atlantic going at it for toughness supremacy, we'll call it. In this match, big boot to the gut, doubles over Mark James. Nice forearm to the back. You can hear that. Nice forearm to the face. Ray Kandrak takes Mark James to that buckle hard. There's the bully mentality we're talking about. He gets a little advantage and he takes advantage. Irish whip reversal. Mark James charges in. Big boot catches the former champ. Mark James hooks him up, makes a tag, well-timed tag there for the team of James and Dollars.
You know, Donnie Dollars and Mark James have been teaming up, you know, for a number of weeks.
Kind of a regular unit now. Taking on for the first time ever, to my knowledge, other than the triathlon Survivor match back in Ultimate Survivor. Kandrak and Mecca, nice body slam from Donnie Dollars. Drops the leg, nice move. Covers him, hooks him up, 2-0.
You've got to make sure that you cover Ray Kandrak completely, because if you don't, because he's experienced, because he's a heavyweight champion, he definitely would be able to kick out of that.
Oh, nice headbutt to the chest, knocks the wind out of Donnie Dollars and knocks him down. Mecha Mercenary tags himself in again.
You know, Mecca's starting to take control of the match, and that's what I kind of like from a wrestler. Being able to take control and letting you know whose boss is.
He's certainly becoming a ring general in just his third year as a professional wrestler. Of course, here in the Mid-Atlantic, we have some of the best young talent in the country, as everyone saw at National Pro Wrestling Day.
Definitely, they were able to tear off the house. People from Facebook, Twitter, everyone was hitting up Nick D and saying, you know, you work at CWF Mid-Atlantic, that is where the big boys play.
That's right. Mecha Mercenary squishes Donnie Dollars, no other word for it, and then drags him to the corner and is actually having a discussion with the assassin Ray Kandrak. He says, you're better? Prove it.
It's interesting that you see these guys are actually competing against one another in a tag team match where they're supposed to be partners.
Well, you know, I've been there and done that. I can't say I've never hit a tag team partner before, but, you know, I understand. The fans are solidly behind Donnie Dollars right now. Donnie throwing some right hands to the gut, but don't seem to be doing too much damage to Ray. Enough to back him up to get away just momentarily. Knee to the gut, catches Donnie, and Donnie's down again. Now, he catches Mark James right in the face. Referee Robbie Walsh trying to hold back that big man. Luckily, Mark James knows the rules and knows he's doing nothing but making it worse on his partner. Finally gets out of the ring. A hot temper in this kind of match can cost you.
Definitely, if you're not out and you definitely try to take control, it could be an automatic disqualification.
Mecca takes Donnie to the corner after another tough forearm. Send him up. Oh, he chops the bare chest. Hands on a man's chest. Mecca sets him up, comes full head of steam, catches an elbow right to that bearded chin. Comes back again, takes another. Donnie catches him midway, but he gets caught with an elbow and sent down to the canvas. Mecha Mercenary capitalizing, hooks the leg too. No, Donnie gets a shoulder up.
You have to like the resiliency that Donnie Dollars is showing. He doesn't give up. He keeps fighting in the match. But it definitely hurts when you have a guy like Mecha Mercenary breathing down your throat as well.
Whoa! Wow, this match. Wow, this thing is broken down. It's gotten personal, and I enjoy every minute of it. Ray Kandrak is going to take it out on Donnie Dollars. Boots him right to the side of the head. Mark James anxious to get in there. He wants to tie it up. The crowd once again getting behind Donnie Dollars. I can barely hear myself think right now. He's going for the ray gun. Donnie gets out, pushes him into the ropes, catches Ray with a big boot, and that was hard. Both men are down.
That is the point where you can tell tell this match will definitely take another notch. Can Donnie Dollars recover from almost being hit with the ray gun?
Robbie Walsh starts a count. If he makes it to the count of 10, whoever's on his feet wins, which ironically is our main event, the last man standing match. Southpaw Andrews taking on Walter Eaton, but that's later. This is now. And it looks like Kandrak makes the tag to Mecca, and Mark James is in as well. Ducks the clothesline. James takes off. Big forearm. Gets his Mecca in the face. Second one. Sends him to the corner. Big clothesline on Kandrak. Takes the former champ down.
Mark James came in with a range full of emotion and is taking over this match tonight.
Oh, big knee in the corner, catches Mecca. He's reeling. Can Mark get the big man down? And he does. Mark covers him. 1, 2, no. 2 count only.
You cannot sleep on a guy like Mecca Mercenary. If you're going to pin him, you might as well just cover him with your complete body, because if not, he's going to kick out.
We got a 2-on-1 situation. Donnie Dollars still in there. Both men send him in. Mecca holds on. Donnie goes charging, takes a boot to the face. Mark James says, I'm not going to fall. What's going on here? Ray Kandrak, black hole slam on Mark James in the middle, and we got a whole situation going on here. Donnie and Ray going at it on the floor.
We've got referees out here. We've got
Joey Hogan out there trying
security.
to break it down. We got CWF security trying to separate these guys. Mecca in the ring is calling for the elbow on Mark James.
We've got Mecca Mercenary. We've got Cecil going at Michael McAllister.
Security Aaron has got Cecil, who's trying to interfere. This thing is going nuts. Mecca's distracted by Big Aaron. Mark James clubs him with a big right hand. He hooks him up. Belly to belly from the middle rope. Covers him. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Mark James and Donnie Dollars pick up a big win.
And ladies and gentlemen, your winners by pinfall, the team of Mark James and Donnie Dollars.
Hey, Mark James, congratulations. I just wanted to let everybody know that was a test run because we got March Madness even in CWF. I'm going to make a tournament of all the toughest guys here in CWF, put them in that ring, and Mark, congratulations. You've moved on to the tournament. You deserve it, brother.
No respect! My leftovers. Hey, come on, that's my leftovers. I was handing Donnie Dollars. You hand the country back! 4 guys holding Donnie Dollars to the back. And what are you doing getting paid? I'm not getting in the middle of it. All you're doing is carrying my leftovers.
Hey guys, save your energy. Whoa. You gonna do former champ? Never champ? Triple crown winner? Save it. You guys want to prove how tough you are? Let's do it right here, March 2nd. Ray Kandrak, Mecca Mercenary, for the first time ever anywhere. You want to do it then, but save your energy.
Count your days, boy. Count my days till what? Go find Oz to get a can of oil tin, man. Your time's up. Keep going, Cecil. Go ride him. He can carry you like I carried you for 2 years. That's the best, son. That's true, Cecil. Triple crown winner. That's right, Ray. MVP. Where are my rematches, huh? Former heavyweight champ stuck out here wrestling with a robot.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout tonight is scheduled for singles action, 1 fall, with a 10-minute time limit. Please welcome out first, representing the Black Watch, Chase Dakota.
Wrestling Day, I was in Philly. So they're making me carry this briefcase. And it's not because I'm gonna do bad guy things and hit people in the head with it. It's because I have to put this in it now during my matches. They say this makes me too powerful. We'll see.
Did that teach you Bobby Heenan? Get him, Mongo. Come on, Chase. Power glove!
I want to use it, Jason.
Hey, Randolph. Right before we go to intermission, I gotta do something. That is not an official bell. That is not an official bell.
More cowbell!
Not an official bell.
You ready, Trace? You ready?
Joey Hogan signals the bell, and our second match here at Night of Grudges, not really a grudge match per se, but Chase Dakota sort of taking offense to Matty De Niro being invited up to National Pro Wrestling Day and has challenged him to a one-on-one match. Hey, I like it. I like it when guys say, I don't like him, I want to fight him. I'm the Commissioner Dangerous E. Corey Etzel, along with, joined by, what is your name again?
Yeah, Cecil Scott. Can you even hear me? Is my headset even on?
Well, you can't hear in these things. We're a little off.
Okay, the headset's not working.
Matty De Niro going for the T-bone already. Chase counters out.
And this thing's been brewing back since about Battlecade, actually.
It's been brewing since Battlecade. You know, they had the altercation there.
With the comic book.
Yep.
Yeah, with the comic book. Go ahead and put that over, Corey.
Comic book.
It was Superman 14.
Of course, Matty De Niro invited to National Pro Wrestling Day, representing Wrestling Heroes and Outlaws. Don't know a lot about that group, but apparently we're going to be hearing more and more about them over the next few months.
That's what I understand.
Can't wait to hear about that.
Seems like a pretty wacky outfit. I mean, they got guys like Matty D and Hurricane Helms. Yeah.
Glad to have him. Of course, he's always a favorite here in the Mid-Atlantic.
I don't like him.
Well, of course you wouldn't.
He's kind of a jerk, actually.
Oh, yeah, to you. He's my, wow.
And Matty D was taking too much time jawing with the fans out there.
Takes a nice forearm to the back from Chase, Irish whip reversal. Matthew De Niro slow to capitalize, but he's getting Chase unraveled here.
And Chase is a guy, I know him pretty well. He could kind of get frustrated, and he'll make a lot of mistakes.
Nice bulldog off the top, using it for leverage.
A nice move by Chase, blocking that kick. Miss.
Canton knee takes down Matty De Niro. You see what I did there? I just waited to the very end to call that, because if I would have been a step behind. So there was no point.
And we both would have been blown up just calling it.
Well, you speak for yourself, pal. I'm in great shape.
Hey, I'm in decent shape.
Elbow drop from Chase Dakota. There's a second one.
And Chase is a guy, he'll stay pretty aggressive once he has control. He doesn't let up.
That's just a did you teach him that?
I didn't tell him to stop.
Misses the splash by a mile. De Niro low leg kicks, trying to knot up the quads.
I didn't know Matty was known for the kicks.
He's not. New thing he's trying to add to the repertoire. Back flips himself out and falls.
Hey, he didn't take any impact, though.
No, he didn't.
Oh, Chase caught him.
Dakota hooks him up, spins him around, but call that. Tell me what just happened because I can't.
I'm just going to say he landed on his feet and drop kicked him.
Very good. Good call.
Keep it
Goes
simple.
for that kick there, super kick.
Oh!
Nice belly to back suplex from Chase Dakota.
I definitely taught him that one.
Yeah. Stole it from me, jerk.
That's what happens when you retire.
I didn't retire. I didn't get no plaque. I got a job. Chase Dakota says he's going to kill Matty De Niro, and I enjoy that, but I don't think he will.
Is that family friendly?
No, it's not exactly PG, but...
Whoa.
Whoa, sunset flip over, nice. Does not put the arms over the shoulders, hence he did not get the 3.
Oh, that's what happens, man. We got a hell of a pace in this match.
Goes for it again, gets it a second time, does not put the feet over the shoulders, does not get the 3 again.
If at first you don't succeed.
De Niro's my buddy, but he's not the most technically inclined wrestler.
And what happens in a schoolboy
roll up, Chase rolls through.
Oh.
He's gonna choke slam him.
Oh, he is from National Pro Wrestling Day now.
He actually got the choke slam on Chase Dakota. If he covers him, that could be it.
He's taking too much time, though.
Too much time, he's just trying to catch his win, but 2 count. Chase makes his way out.
Well, you see it a lot in these fast-paced matches. Guys kind of neglect the fundamentals, so to speak.
Matty's going for the power glove. He's got the crowd into it.
That thing should be illegal. That glove should be illegal.
He didn't hit anybody. Chase kicks him in the back of the head, hooks him up.
Oh, he's going for that suplex of his.
There's that vertic cradle German suplex.
That's it.
1, 2, oh, 2 count.
I can't believe he kicked out of that.
Matty De Niro made it out in less than 3. I am shocked.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone kick out of that.
It's very rare.
And he said he's going to kill him again.
Chase hooks him up.
I didn't know Chase had death on his mind.
Like he's going to go for it one more time. He gets it a second time. I don't think he's going to kick out of it this time.
I don't either.
1, 2, 3, and Chase Dakota with what I would say an upset over Fatback's Matty De Niro.
I would agree, but somewhat of a convincing win, actually.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, 4 minutes, 53 seconds, Chase Dakota!
Chase, I gotta ask you. February 22nd, you go one-on-one with Roderick Strong. What are your thoughts?
Jay.
What are my thoughts? What just happened was National Pro Wrestling Day. And at National Pro Wrestling Day, out of all the guys they could have chose, I was not one of them. I should have been there. And you look at me, Roderick Strong. You bring your back breakers. You bring what you got. February 22nd, CWF is on the rise. The Black Watch is on the rise. And Chase Dakota, more importantly, is on the rise.
Follow the 15-minute time limit. Please welcome one half of the Goon Squad, Roy Wilkins.
And here we have Roy Wilkins with the coach, one half of the tag team champions.
You know, I was in Philadelphia for National Pro Wrestling Day along with my elite tag team, of Roy Wilkins and Walter Eaton, the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions. Walter, I didn't see anybody out there, Roy, that could hang with the All-Stars. Did you?
Oh, they all can try, but they can't hang with us.
We were there watching, but you know what I'm excited about is spring training starts tonight. I am ready for spring training, and I've got you set up for a warm-up match. I think this guy maybe is AA. He's not quite major league level, but it's a good warm-up for spring training, a good warm-up for the champ. And you know, I'll tell you right now, I don't like Yankees and I don't like Yankee Land, but at least I didn't have to look at all these hillbillies that look like they escaped off the moonshiners and cross-dressers. I thought that was San Francisco. What is going on in this place?
That's a good question.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, Matt Smith.
Night of Grudges continues with Matt Smith taking on Roy Wilkins one-on-one. Not necessarily a grudge match, Cecil, but just the fact that Matt Smith hates everyone.
He does hate everyone, and this kind of came about under strange circumstances. Supposed to be Trevor Lee against Roy Wilkins for the TV title. And Trevor, didn't he just undergo surgery on his jaw a couple of days ago?
Absolutely. Suffered a broken jaw at National Pro Wrestling Day. Had to have his mouth wired shut. He will be that way for the next 6 weeks. And then hopefully he'll make a safe return. Of course, most wrestling companies have a 30-day option on their championships. We're not going to go with that this time, at least not at this point. We haven't made a decision. So we've signed this match for tonight. Matt Smith and Roy Wilkins, and we're getting a great athletic contest so far.
Yeah, it should be a hell of a match. You know, make lemons out of lemonade here. I messed that saying up.
You know what I like? I like making chicken salad out of chicken.
Hey.
Yeah.
And
you know what I'm saying.
Matt Smith's a guy the fans have really started to get behind lately.
Well, it's his attitude. He has people tend to like a guy who just doesn't care. I mean, look at all the girls in high school. They always dated the guy that didn't care the most, right?
Exactly.
It's like a beauty pageant, you know? But
I care too much.
You did, and maybe you still do. Just a little bit. Follow your emo tweets. Collar and elbow lockup right in the middle. This will favor Roy Wilkins. He's taller and stronger. Has about a 30-pound weight advantage.
And probably about 3 more years of experience as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Roy Wilkins, one of the guys that helped train Matt Smith here
absolutely.
At the CWF Mid-Atlantic Dojo. Matt Smith goes for the hip toss. Roy blocks.
Get a backslide.
His attempt. Here's a backslide. Nice looking backslide. No.
Joey didn't do a good job of checking that shoulder, by the way. That left shoulder was off the mat.
It was close enough.
He's an inexperienced referee.
It's a referee's discretion. Once the bell sounds, hey, it's up to him.
Referee's discretion usually sucks sometimes, I found out.
Yeah, you're still mad about not being champion.
Hey.
And the fact is, no one will ever know about it unless you keep mentioning it.
That's why I keep mentioning it. Hey, and you brought it up this time.
Hey, that's what I do. I'm a hypocrite.
Apparently.
Goes for the collar elbow tie.
And Roy got tired of the wrestling, it looks like, and went right to the breadbasket.
No, he did. He's right back to a wrist
He kicked him right in the stomach.
Just to get a wrestling advantage. Nice hammer lock there. Reversal from Matt Smith. Matt Smith, a little shorter, can get underneath and get a good reversal there.
Absolutely. And one thing, I'm looking at Matt Smith. Look at the confidence on his face nowadays.
He gets it back once again. Roy reverses.
Like, even when he's not in control, he always looks confident.
Matt Smith holds on and throws Roy to the floor. Shades of Bret the Hitman Hart.
And I don't like where Roy landed over there. That's a bizarre part of the building.
Hey, whatever. I like those guys. Matt Smith goes for a dive. Roy ducks out, so he opts to just look flashy.
You realize one of them's dressed like a lunch lady, right?
Baseball slide. Roy moves out of the way, goes for the clothesline. Smith ducks, hits him with a chop.
Matt Smith showing a lot of determination. He's on fire tonight.
He hates everybody and wants to get business done. I'll call that a spine buster on the apron right there.
Well, that's exactly what it was.
Lifted him up about 8 feet. Oh, and he did it again.
And that's what Roy Wilkins does. He'll find a body part, and he'll stay on it.
This is actually where social media goes against professional wrestlers, because Matt Smith, of course, this week was complaining on Twitter about having some lower back pain.
That's right.
Roy Wilkins saw that.
Wrestlers, they want to talk too much sometimes on the internet.
People on Twitter, I don't talk. I just tell you kids what to do.
You give amusing thoughts on wrestling shows.
Yep. Matt Smith favoring that back. That backbreaker's not going to help it. Man, nice.
You can tell that that had an effect on him. Look at Matt Smith squirming on the mat.
I haven't seen that look on Matt Smith's face since the last time an M. Night Shyamalan movie came out. That's the exact same face he made when he heard about it.
I think you're right. I have nothing else to add to that.
Oh, man, nice.
Man, Roy Wilkins. Kind of being a bastard here. Can I say that?
No.
Oh, can we edit it?
No.
I almost said another cuss word in response to that.
Brother. We can't edit this.
It takes us 8
weeks. 70s, brother. We can't afford a new tape.
It takes us 8 weeks to get a show up. We can't edit it.
Hey, who cares? Our production manager, Grant Sawyer, doesn't appreciate your comments.
But he's not paying for it. He's not getting paid for it anyway.
If you saw our budget, you'd know.
You know, I got to put up with security guards. You ought to pay me something.
Yeah. Hey, you get enough, pal.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. Roy,
sorry.
What are you looking at? Stop that.
Nothing.
Roy Wilkins.
I'm watching the match.
Roy Wilkins using a body scissors here on Matt Smith.
How often do you see a body scissor anymore?
Well, you rarely see it. I think Ray Kandrak likes to use the bear hug in a seated position, which is sort of similar, but doesn't use the legs.
But it's a move that more people should utilize.
They should.
The legs are the strongest muscles in your body.
Hooks him up. Oh, goes to the belly to
nice counter.
Matt Smith arm drags out. Nice knee in the corner.
He loves that knee in the corner.
Oh, there it is. He likes that one. 1, 2.
Oh, man. This is another match I would consider a mild upset if Matt Smith wins.
Man, that was a close 2 count.
And Matt's getting ready to...
He's going to go for it off the top, but Coach Gemini interferes, and Roy catches him with a boot, sends him to the floor.
Yeah, that running Yakuza kick dropped him to the floor.
If he'd have hit that double knee off the top rope, he guaranteed would have brought home the victory. But Coach knew that. And that's why Coach is a coach.
And I think he's trying to help Matt back in the ring.
No, he's not.
He is. He's making sure he's okay.
You shut your face.
He has first aid training.
Shut your dirty beard.
Wow. Your beard's not much better.
My beard's fantastic.
I trimmed mine today.
I wish you looked like a man.
I'm trying, man. I'm 30 years old. I got to grow up sometime.
Roy Wilkins looks like he's going to settle for the count out.
Why not?
I don't blame him.
If you're going to win, make it a win.
Pays the same. Matt Smith makes it back in. Both legs, looks like he's going for cleverly, but Smith rolls him up too. No, that was close.
And we've seen a lot of great counters from Matt Smith in this match.
Crucifix, you hadn't seen that in years too. No, Matt Smith almost got him.
He's had his thinking cap on tonight, I'll give him that.
Don't count Matt Smith out, hooks him up. Sunset flip. Roy rolls up, boot to the face. Again, like I was talking about earlier in the Matty match, you get those feet across the shoulders, stuff like that doesn't happen.
Like I said, people forget the fundamentals late in the game.
Oh, there's the Roy stomp.
That might have been a little low.
That's the Roy stomp. That's it.
That looked a little low, actually. I'm okay with that.
Roy's put away a lot of guys with that move, and now he's going to lock him up.
The rage lock. He's not rage anymore, but I still call it that.
Yeah. We haven't had a testing program in quite a while, so.
Or ever.
Had to cut the budget. Matt Smith trying to power his way up, but that lower back has got to be eating him up.
And Roy is beating a lot of guys with this hold.
Man drags him right back to the middle.
I think this is it. Matt's got nowhere to go.
Matt Smith is turning flush. It looks like that blood is running to his head at the same time.
Whoa!
Goes through, victory roll, 2.
No!
Almost got him again.
I thought he had him.
How many near falls can Matt Smith get before he could get that 3? Drop toe hold in the corner, catches him coming in.
Well, let me ask you this, Commissioner. Oh! This match was originally supposed to be for the TV title. If Matt Smith wins, should he get a title shot?
He absolutely should.
I mean, I think Roy should get his shot regardless, since he kind of lost it through unnecessary means.
Circumstances created this match, but I think we got a good deal out of it.
Oh, he's going for the clothesline.
Ducks under. He's going to go for that matlock. Swings the legs through.
Chase Dakota's holding this hold, by the way.
Yeah. That lower back's bothering him, though. I don't know how long he's going to be able to keep this hold locked in.
You see, he can't put his left arm and press on that leg.
Lock it in. He's going to gut it out, though. He's got it in. He's got it deep.
I think he's got it. Oh, look at the coach.
Here comes the coach. Breaks the hold. Coach knew exactly what he was doing.
And Matt's still favoring that back.
He got the result he intended. He got him to break the hold. Hooks him up. He's going to go for it again.
He's taking too much time.
And Roy rolls him up.
No, he can't get the shoulder.
Matt Smith out of there.
This has been a great match if you like counter wrestling.
10 minutes has expired. 5 minutes
Him up,
remaining.
Roy.
Oh!
Him. Nice Uranagi.
Unique setup on that Uranagi out of the backdrop suplex hold.
2.
And been kind of the theme
Out
tonight.
again. Matt Smith is all heart and all hate at the same time.
Absolutely. And it's been kind of a theme tonight, guys, not capitalizing quick enough on these pin covers. Hey, guys will hit a big move and can't capitalize quick enough.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, but it's because they're putting everything behind them.
Absolutely. I mean, it's easy to say that sitting out here.
Yeah, it is, Cecil. You're a jerk.
Wow. Hey, if there's one thing I know about, it's hitting a big move and not pinning anybody with it.
Absolutely.
Oh, I think he's going for that knee again.
In, gets set up on the top rope. Roy does not want this man up here. Oh!
And Matt was worried too much about Coach Gemini.
I don't have to call that. You have a good idea what something like that might feel like.
Yeah.
Roy's going front face. Goes over the shoulder. Looks like he's going for a superplex, but Matt Smith lands some shots, chops him.
And every time you think Matt's down, he manages to pull himself back into it.
Matt's up top. He likes it.
Oh,
Gets pushed off, but lands on the apron. Coach Gemini grabs him, but gets kicked off.
That should be a disqualification.
Matt Smith catches Roy with a nice kick. Here we go. Springboard. Senton. He got all of it. 2, 3. Matt Smith picks up a big win over the former television champion, Roy Wilkins.
And ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, 11 minutes, 39 seconds, Matt Smith!
The date, February 2nd, 2013, representatives from over 24 major wrestling organizations from all over the country have converged on the Pennsylvania National Guard Armory. This is National Pro Wrestling Day. Hours before the doors open, fans who slept overnight in their cars to get the best available seats are already camped outside the door in below freezing temperatures in preparation for this all-day wrestling festival.
CWF Mid-Atlantic. Amazing. Just one of the amazing talents that you will see at CWF Mid-Atlantic. But today I'm here at the Philadelphia National Guard Armory to wish all of you happy National Pro Wrestling Day. We are so thrilled that CWF Mid-Atlantic and so many other independent organizations have gotten together today, to spread the word of indie wrestling, something you, and all of you need to support. So, as I always say, I'll see you at the matches.
What it means for me to be here representing CWF Mid-Atlantic and National Pro Wrestling Day, I mean, it means a whole lot. I've been wrestling since 1998. And here it is, 2013. I haven't got to be a part of an event like this before. You know, I mean, I've done a lot of things, but it's definitely one of the biggest. I'm happy to be here. I would definitely like to see this become a yearly thing, to get all these guys from all these different promotions all around the United States and the world, get everybody together. Everyone celebrate. Professional wrestling is what we all love. I think it'd be a great thing to get everyone together and let this be an annual event.
Honestly, I don't want to, put myself singly aside from everybody else here, but I mean, I don't think there's a single guy in the building here, today that this is going to mean, this is going to mean a whole lot, much more to me than I think anybody else here, because this is where my family's from. My dad was born in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. I have cousins in the surrounding areas of Hatfield and Telford, and aunts and uncles and everything. And they're all going to be coming out here to see me, which I'm really excited about that. And also the fact that I only see them like once or twice a year, if that. Words really just can't explain. This is like my Super Bowl. For the fact that I'm thinking, oh my gosh, there's going to be so many people here, and I'm not used to wrestling in front of this many people. I just think to myself, well, when I was kicking my wrestling buddies around on the couch, I was just picturing thousands of people around me. So, I just gotta keep that in mind. I mean, I'm just super excited. I'm super excited to tag with Hurricane too, because he's a comic book kindred spirit just like mine.
By CWF Mid-Atlantic Wrestling.
What's he gonna do here? No hands over the top rope. Oh God! A lot of cocky individuals showed up here today at the National Guard Armory looking to steal the show. And I think these guys are doing it.
They're not just a wrestling team, they operate like a gang.
Oh, he got caught! Sky High just planted him! Converse and Royal are just drilling each other right in the face with those shots, those punches. Whoa, my God!
Last Saturday night in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, CWF Mid-Atlantic was invited to participate in the first ever National Pro Wrestling Day. Organizations from all over the country, more than 24 of them, were invited, and the Wrestling Press Online, Bill Apter, who now works for RunWrestling.com and used to publish a lot of the magazines that a lot of us grew up on, Mike Johnson from PW Insider, and a host of people on Twitter all said that out of 23 matches last Saturday night in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, CWF Mid-Atlantic stole the show and tore the house down. We're going to show you guys National Pro Wrestling Day later tonight, but real quick, I want to call out all the individuals that represented CWF Mid-Atlantic last Saturday in Philadelphia. And I want all of you to let them know how much we appreciate the job they did, showing the world what it is we do here every 2 weeks. So guys, come on out here, please. Chiva Kid, the Mid-Atlantic champion ARIC Royal, Matty DeNiro. The first Rick Converse and the Mid-Atlantic television champion, Trevor Lee. Guys, Saturday afternoon, watching how CWF was represented was one of the coolest things I've ever been a part of.
Shut up. I've got something to say, and for once and for all of you are going to listen. I said all of you are going to listen. Shut up. Okay. This is the deal right here. I'm going to shoot straight with you. I'm going to shoot straight with you right now. I come out here week in and week out, and I call you guys idiots. But you guys know the deal. You guys know the deal.
What's the deal?
You're not idiots. Not all of you at least. Half of you are. The rest of you are just stupid. And if you don't think you're an idiot, everybody just look to the person to the right. And if they don't look stupid, shut up, idiot. Then you're stupid. But the fact of the matter is, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Brad Stutz, you're exactly right. Because I was at National Pro Wrestling Day, and let me tell you people, CWF, if you cut me, I may be spineless, but I'm not heartless. And I've spent many years in control of this company, and I've spent many years trying to take back control of this company. And the reason why is because I love this company. And you may cut this wrist, and I may bleed aftermath, but if you cut this one, I'm CWF through and through. Go ahead. Go ahead. Well, let me tell you, I couldn't be prouder than my guys, the first Rick Converse, Trevor Lee. This man right here, I've taken him from somebody that wanted to play around, be one of the fun athletic guys, and I've created a monster out of him. And let me tell you, this man, you call it Eye of the Tiger? This man went up to the tiger, slapped it across the face, took his eye out, smashed it on the ground, and then ate it. That's what tenacity is to this man right here. And the Ebony Hulk and his little flying goat Toto, I wish I could say just got lucky that night, but bottom line, you guys had a hell of a match. Every dog has its day. Sometimes it's a goat. And I'll say right now, Matty DeNiro, you and the Hurricane, you were right there. But bottom line, no disrespect to anybody. You guys, the four of y'all, you tore the roof off the place. And from me to all the people there in a locker room, because I know they could all do that same thing, because CWF rules. We walked into the Lion's Den and we walked out the Beastmaster. And you people get the most out of it because you're right here day in and day out, and you got the best wrestling company in independent wrestling right here. So get your camera ready, because I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to see us again because later on tonight, there's going to be war. But thank you very much. I'm going to shake each one of your hands. Thank you very much. Brad Stutz, you did a hell of a job on commentary. Rick? Rick, you've been to the big dance. You know the proper thing.
Do you have a bottle?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Anyway, CWF rules, people. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you again, sir.
When we come back from intermission tonight, we'll show you National Pro Wrestling Day on the screen. Right now, Randolph, let's get the next match out here.
Thank you, guys.
And ladies and gentlemen, our next battle is going to be a fight of the Grudge. This schedule for single action one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Please welcome
lost to Rick Converse just a few weeks ago at the KDC Band benefit. He signed a new deal with us here at CWF Mid-Atlantic. The ink was not even dry before Cross was in my office demanding a match between Levi and Osiris. He got him here, and this is a rematch. The rematch Levi never got when he lost the Mid-Atlantic title to Osiris just a few years ago.
Absolutely, it was about 2 years ago, and it was a score that never got settled. To be perfectly honest, Levi, for a variety of reasons, just disappeared from the company.
Decided to take a hiatus, but he's doesn't show a lot of ring rust.
Not at all. I mean, he's still been active here and there, but exactly on a full-time schedule, but you can say the same for Cyrus.
That's right, and both men look to be in the best shape of their wrestling careers. And Valiant taking it to Cyrus early, did not appreciate the disrespect he showed him by not shaking his hand.
No, he seemed really kind of ticked about it. He jumped him with his back turned, no less.
He was going to let bygones be bygones, and Cyrus decided to be the jerk, and Lee Valiant says, you want to be a jerk? I'll show you a jerk.
You seem surprised that Cyrus decided to be the jerk.
Well, yeah. Hooks him up front face lock.
Oh, suplex on the floor?
He goes down, suplex on the floor. Catches him. Those mats aren't that thick, Cecil. They're not going to protect him from that concrete floor underneath.
No, you've dropped me on those mats a couple of times.
Yeah, I should do it again.
No.
It was fun.
For you, maybe.
Lee Valiant in control, rolls Cyrus back in. He looks like he's going to go for that slingshot spear. He's a big fan of that one.
Yes, one of his favorite moves.
Oh, catches him with a knee coming in, made solid contact.
One thing I've noticed about Lee Valiant, I have never seen him in better shape than he is right now.
That is a fact. Spends a lot of time in the gym, about 2 hours a day, 6 days a week. He's on a high-protein diet, really trying to get back in shape. And, hey, he wants to run a WWAG title, even though it's held by his friend ARIC Royal. That's what everybody wants.
I mean, really, there could be no friends when you're going after that title. I mean,
absolutely.
Everybody here, that's what we're all after.
If you're not, there's no reason to be here. Cyrus covers him up, but it's not too soon.
No, every guy here, in the back of their head, they imagine what it's going to be like if they ever win that title.
You got to hold it for about 2 seconds. So even you know what it feels like to hold that championship.
You know, and you like to rib me about that, but it was one of the most amazing feelings I've ever had.
I was the longest reigning champion in this company's history, so don't talk to me about amazing feelings.
Oh, then you can agree with me. It feels amazing to hold that title.
Cyrus slingshots Lee Valiant's throat across the bottom rope. Sends Valiant to the floor right at the feet of William L. Cross. After that nice speech he gave, I don't expect him to keep it up.
Cyrus is asking for a microphone.
What's a microphone?
Yeah, he just asked for a microphone.
There's no microphone to give him. Kicks him in the face. Second, drops the leg on the back of the head.
We talked about the inactivity of these two, but of the two, Cyrus has had a fuller schedule as of late. He came back at Battlecade.
Cyrus catches him in the chest. Why does he want a microphone?
I don't know. You know the Aftermath always has something to say.
Valiant catches him in the stomach, catches him in the face. Right hands. Sends him back to the middle. Cyrus catches him with a kick, catches him right on that elbow. Hooks him up. Butterfly suplex.
Beautiful.
Kind of a cocky cover, didn't put much weight on the shoulders and only got a 2.
Well, I get the feeling he kind of turned the tides after that early assault. I think he's getting a little cocky.
If I was him, I wouldn't get too cocky.
Not with a man like Lee Valiant, no.
Never. Kick to the ribs, can you hear that?
I mean, Valiant's one of those guys, I actually haven't been in the ring with that much, but one of my very first matches involved Lee Valiant.
I've been in there with him a few times, and he is a tough kid.
Right, I agree with that, and the time I wrestled him, he literally was a kid at the time.
Makes up any size discrepancy he may have with tenacity and sheer ferociousness, but the people like him.
And I would dare to say nobody that's ever been here has more heart than Lee Valiant.
Well, I don't know. Matt Smith, after that match with Roy Wilkins, might be on his way up there, man. That was
we got a
tag team someday.
They would. But if
Matt doesn't like anyone.
No. Matt would never trust him.
Oh, never.
And we got a Tequila Sunrise by Cyrus here.
Nice breaking out the spirit of Conan, even though he's not dead.
Conan doesn't have the spirit of Conan anymore.
That is a fact.
Oh, man.
The days of him main eventing with Karis are far, far gone.
And I have it on good authority. Lee Valiant suffered an internal organ injury not long ago.
Actually, he did in a match in October. He actually ruptured an intestine. may be back a little early, but he got doctor's clearance. So
Well, a hold like the one he was just in won't do that any favors. That stretches out the entire abdominal.
That's true. If you want to look at mainstream Ultimate Fighting Championship, WWE, look at Brock Lesnar, a guy that was put down for a long period of time from diverticulitis.
Right, an intestinal ailment, almost a virus that Brock Lesnar had.
Exactly. So it's nothing to play with, but Valiant's back. He looks like he's in great shape, been in the gym. Doesn't look at his best right now, but he'll hit a stride. He's looking for an opening.
Well, he always has what they call in boxing a puncher's chance.
Absolutely, and what everyone in wrestling does. You only have to stun an opponent to keep their shoulders down for 3 seconds.
That's right.
Anyone can do that to anyone. Pure and simple. This sport is the most even sport of all sports.
Oh, especially when you can get out of the way of a move like that.
Yeah, high flying somersault senton. Cyrus Lee makes his way out, hooks him up, goes to the sliced bread, does not get it. Cyrus holds onto the ropes, catches him with an elbow. Good thinking on Valiant's part.
And Valiant's getting a second round.
Caught him.
Almost a leg lariat. I think he was going for a head scissor. But it's like Larry Zbyszko used to call it, the human game of chess. Like you said, it's very even as long as you got the right game plan.
Cyrus ducks the clothesline, goes from the belly to back. Valiant swings. German suplex dumps Cyrus unceremoniously. If I'm going to get dumped like that, I want a cap and gown.
Yeah. I like that. High school.
You like that?
Yeah.
I've been thinking that for a while.
I hate German suplexes, by the way. They suck.
Valiant takes off, takes an elbow to the chin.
Got a little too overzealous. Oh, they're in a very precarious position right here.
Neckbreaker on the apron. Nice, innovative move. I've never seen that before.
No, I don't think I have either. And we've mentioned it a billion times. That is the hardest part of the ring.
Well, in all sincerity, I think Valiant was trying to neckbreaker him to the floor, and Cyrus was lucky and caught the apron.
Oh, there's that
slingshot spear.
I got a good look in the eyes of Cyrus there, and he is completely out on his feet after that neckbreaker.
Looks like he has some glassy eyes.
It's glazed over. Got the Krispy Kreme going.
Valiant setting him in the middle. Looks like he's going to go up top for that Shawn Michaels elbow he loves to do. My goodness, and he caught a pair of knees right to the elbow and forearm.
And you may not think it, but that is worse than if he had moved.
Absolutely.
That's 2 knees right in your chest.
Cyrus hooks him for the DUI. Lee Valiant counters out, but goes for the sliced bread. Cyrus counters that.
Went for a crossbody, didn't work. Oh, beautiful counter.
Stun gun, hooks him up. There it is.
That ought to do her.
That's going to do it. That's Cyrus's favorite hold. Covers him, hooks the leg. 1, 2. No!
Kicked out.
2 count only. I don't know where Lee got that from, but he covers him again just in case. Oh!
We saw it in the Matt Smith match. Guys are showing a ton of heart here. We saw it from Matty Gennaro earlier.
Guys know each other so well here in CWF Mid-Atlantic.
What does Cyrus have?
It's not going to take one thing or one move to put anyone away.
Cyrus has something.
Cyrus has a nightstick.
Oh, and it backfired on him.
With a side Russian leg sweep with the nightstick across his throat. And Lee Valiant picks up the win using his own weapon against him. Lee Valiant picks up a huge win over Cyrus. Yeah, I know. He cheated. So what? Suck.
Why is there not a disqualification?
Because the referee didn't see it like you were saying earlier.
Bogus.
9 minutes, 34 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Lee Valiant! team action, one fall. With a 15-minute time. Champion Ben Tyler. Please welcome out team number 1 representing the Aftermath. Your rising television champion Ben Tyler. Sometimes known as the black guy in a little gun in CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion ARIC Royal and the Chiba Kid.
I wasn't sure who was out here with you, so I was like, let me hurry up and get out there. But I got to call a conversation with Jeff, so.
I was going to do that whole match just like that so Chiba Kid would understand it. But I'm not going to, Nick D, because I know you wouldn't understand it. If I was by myself, I'd do it. But got a great tag team match here. Black Guy and a Little Goat. CWF Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion ARIC Royal and Chiba Kid, also former tag team champions, taking on the Aftermath's team of RGL champion Ben Tyler and the Aftermath apprentice Chet Sterling. Along with, I'm not done, William L. Cross. Now, see, I said a lot there. One fall. I think we got a 15-minute time limit, Nick D. Anything else I missed?
Man, you covered everything.
I did.
This should be a great matchup. You've got ARIC Royal and Chiba Kid coming off a phenomenal showing against the Aftermath at National Pro Wrestling Pro Day.
Man, you got so... I know you're excited, Nick D.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited.
I know you're excited. Chet Sterling taking advantage of a wrist lock here on Chiba Kid. Chiba Kid rolls through to alleviate the pressure, flips up, and reverses the hold. He has control of Chet Sterling. It's okay. When I get excited, I tend to say words that don't exist, so it's fine.
But you've got Chiba and ARIC coming off a phenomenal weekend last weekend in Philadelphia, so it's going to be interesting how they play against other members of the Aftermath. And you've got William L. Cross out there, so it should be a great matchup.
William L. Cross sending in a team of Ben Tyler and Chet Sterling to gain revenge for Trevor Lee's broken jaw and the embarrassment of Rick Converse losing a match, which to Cross is actually far worse than Trevor breaking his jaw.
Yeah, I definitely feel that William L. Cross will play a vital role in this match, as you saw earlier in the match with X Cyrus and Lee Valiant.
He did, but it actually backfired. So let's hope for that result this time again. I'd like it. Referee for this match, senior official Charles Richardson. He's a disco kind of guy, if you can't tell by the mustache with the little handlebar.
Looks like he's still caught up in the 70s, Corey.
Well, he's a complicated man, and no one understands him but his wrestlers. Charles Richardson. I was going somewhere with that, but I stopped because there's a Hurricane Rana from Chiba Kid. Takes Ben Tyler down, hooks him up, arm drag. Drop kick, nice move. Chiva Kid uses the momentum to propel himself backwards and then flips up to his feet and then locks on a side headlock.
It's interesting to see Ben Tyler that doesn't have Trevor Lee in his corner as normally the Fun Athletic guys. As you can tell, they're not really the Fun Athletic guys anymore. So it's interesting to see Trevor Lee not out here tonight.
Very true. It's almost like when the Midnight Express switched Condrey for Lane. You almost have to wonder if they're going to be able to mesh. Will Tyler and Sterling mesh that well? Or will we have more of, well, some other tag team that switched partners and it didn't work out? I can't really think of one off the top of my head. You get the point.
Yeah, definitely.
I know all the bootleggers are going to know. They're going to know somebody immediately. Well, why don't you get on a headset? Give them a headset, Nick D. Eric Royal, big chop on Ben Tyler. That should almost be illegal because it's awesome. There's the champ with an arm drag on Ben Tyler. Arm drag on Chet Sterling. Hip toss on Ben Tyler. Hip toss on Chet Sterling. Drop kick on Ben Tyler. And Chet Sterling, not to be left out, takes 2 feet to the face. That man is 260 pounds, Nick D.
Eric Royal seems as though he is focused tonight, and I can't tell that he has not lost a step. Now, we also have to mention that he's got a big match coming up February 22nd against the Ring of Honor champion, Kevin Steen, as well.
He absolutely does, and he's ready for that. And he also knows the eyes of the professional wrestling world after National Pro Wrestling Day are right here on CWF Mid-Atlantic, hearing our voice, the voice of the Commissioner, Dangerous E. Corey Ansel, of course, the smooth voice of Nick D.
Yeah, I try to be smooth, Corey. That's just what I got. I'm a smooth guy.
For the ladies.
This is what I do for the ladies, man.
Ben Tyler definitely had an attitude change over the past few months, and Chet Sterling's kind of coming into his own. Kind of used to make fun of him for being a Ryan O'Reilly lookalike, but not anymore.
I definitely like the young brash of the Aftermath. Chet Sterling and Ben Tyler, along with Trevor Lee, definitely make up a great dichotomy of the Aftermath. But not to mention with Rick Converse, X-Cyrus, the Aftermath is definitely a formidable faction to be reckoned with here in the CWF.
Yeah, they certainly are. Chiva Kid with forearms on Tyler takes off to get some steam behind those legs. Gets thrown over the top, but lands on the apron. Takes a super kick from Ben Tyler and goes to the floor.
This is the point of the match where you have to watch William L. Cross. Will he get involved in this matchup?
Oh, watch him. I see exactly what he's doing. He's punching him in the chin.
That's why you got to keep your eyes on William L. Cross.
You know, still upset over the victory Eric Royal and Chiva Kid picked up over his son, Rick Converse. Well, not really his son, but I think he treats Rick Converse better than he does his own son. Of course, over Rick Converse and Trevor Lee. Nice suplex in from outside in. Covers him up. Yeah, there it is. Not much of a cover, got a 2 count only. The Sportatorium, big fans of Chiva Kid. They love him everywhere.
You know, it's interesting. I had a chance to look at some of the former YouTube clips of Ben Tyler and Trevor Lee when they were the Fun Athletic guys.
You mean youtube.com/CWF Mid-Atlantic?
Definitely. And what I noticed about it is now not seeing that in that fun athleticness from Ben Tyler and Trevor Lee, now of much of a focus. You gotta love that new intensity, that new drive that they have going on.
Oh, there's no joke to them anymore. They realize this is serious business. Let's go ahead and get the other shills in while we're at it. CWF247.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at CWF Mid-Atlantic. Nick D, after National Pro Wrestling Day, we had 300 brand new followers. I don't know if that's a record for one day, but I'm going to say it is. It's a world record.
That goes to show you, Corey, that CWF Mid-Atlantic is where the big boys play. If you want to come get formal action...
Where the men.
That's where the men are men.
Exactly.
CWF Mid-Atlantic.
You got it, Nick D. Chiva Kid in a lot of trouble. Chet Sterling taking advantage. Quick tags from the team of Sterling and Tyler, using a lot of good tag team work.
You know, it's interesting. I was beginning to be a little bit worried about the team of Ben Tyler and Chet Sterling, but I don't know.
Why are you worried about
I
him?
wasn't sure how they were going to mesh well, like Trevor.
Favoritism. Nick D, did he grease your wallet? Did Cross pay you off?
Now look, I plead the fifth on that. I will neither confirm nor deny. But let's just say William Cross is a very, very wise man.
Ben Tyler hooks up Chiva Kid, fireman's carry, flips him out into a flapjack, but opts not to cover him. Instead, would rather run his mouth. Now he covers him. Here comes Eric Royal to break it up a little late. A little late on big. Good move from Eric Royal, trying to drag Chiva back to his corner. Charles Richardson actually helping him. Eric Royal smartly gets out of the ring. There wasn't a lot of illegal double teaming. I'll give the Aftermath some credit on that. They didn't use that unfairly. I would have.
See, you got to understand something, Corey. When you have teams like the Aftermath who mesh well together, I mean, I'll give Eric and Chiva their props too as well. But a team like the Aftermath, they mesh well as a unit. So you could throw in a Trevor Lee and Ben Tyler, a Chet Sterling and Ben Tyler, X-Cyrus and Ben Tyler. It doesn't matter. They're going to be able to mesh well. And
tag to the champ. Here he comes. Clothesline. Clothesline. Catches him. Takes Sterling down. Knocks down Tyler with the double axe handle. Kick to the gut. Sent his gut flying this way. Double axe handle to the back. Takes down Chet Sterling. The champ is in beast mode. Boom! Nice uppercut. Takes the face right off of Ben Tyler. He's a real man. And he tags in Chiva Kid. It looks like it's time to finish off Chet Sterling. Ben Tyler still down. Chiva Kid up top. Shooting star press, beautifully executed. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. The champ, Eric Royal and Chiva Kid pick up another big win over the Aftermath.
And ladies and gentlemen, your winners by pinfall in 9 minutes and 30 seconds, Eric Royal and the Chiva Kid.
You first, sir.
Me?
Yeah, you first.
You sure?
Yeah. You first. Okay. Champions first. It's Black History Month as well.
It is. That's all we want. That's all we want.
Yeah, we're black.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway, let's give it up for Charles. All right. Get a little more serious here. Once again, we went up to Philly. And not only do we represent the Mid-Atlantic, we represent each and every one of you guys here that came to see us, show in, show out, not out, here supporting us. Last Saturday was for each and every one of you. I just want to let y'all know that, and I want to personally thank each and every one of you. Now, in a couple of weeks, Chiva Kid and myself, we got a little tough task coming up here. Chiva, you finally get a chance to win your Ultra Trade title back.
never forget. See you next Friday. See you on the 22nd, champ.
I'll say this, Eddie. These past couple months, I've built up a train's worth of momentum. And when you come in here, February 22nd, it's just going to be a train wreck. And I'm quoting Freight Train.
I came back and I didn't want to leave the Hey man, we gotta get this show rolling, man. Come on, let's go. Come on, man. Let's go. We got a train. Come on.
Please welcome back to the ring. Here's the first pick.
It's time for our second main event here.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Second main event? This is the semifinal.
No, it's the second main event, Corey.
Oh, did Cross pay you to say anytime Rick Converse is in the ring, it's a main event?
I told you that I cannot confirm or deny that.
He tried to get me to do the same thing, and you actually, I'm ashamed of you, Nick D.
I got to meet him in the back after. He's supposed to be collecting a nice check. Anyway, let's get to the match here. Rick Converse, Chris Lee, Grudge match.
You know, I've been calling it the, what have I been calling it all night? The Night of Grudges?
Night of Grudges.
It's actually Night of the Grudge, and I didn't know the name of my own show, so I feel pretty good about that.
This match has been brewing for months. Ever since Rick Converse slapped Show Smooth for entering the CWF Rumble, it all culminates tonight, hopefully. We've got a good match on our hands.
Aren't you good friends with Chris Lee? Like,
yeah.
What's going on here?
Look, I'm just calling the match here. Yeah, we'll get back to the match.
All right, Rick Converse and Chris Lee exchanging some wrestling. You don't get to see that often enough. I love it. Chris Lee ducks under, gets a waistlock takeover, arm drag, catches the former six-time Mid-Atlantic champion sleeping with wrestling, holds it in a beautiful drop kick, sends Rick Converse to the floor. His head is extra shiny tonight.
See, that's the sign of a true wrestling veteran.
A shiny bald head?
No. You see the crowd's getting a little behind Show Smooth. You slowly get out the ring, get yourself together before you go back out.
He's building some momentum, it sounds like. Chris Lee, Japanese arm drag. Catches Converse, comes off, satellite head scissors. Converse is right. He's rocked, dropped hold from Chris Lee. Chris Lee taking too much time right here, though. And Converse follows him in and clotheslines him over the top rope to the floor.
See, that's where the veteran play comes in. Chris Show Smooth was playing to the crowd, enjoying the crowd, and he slipped that 1 second, and Rick Converse showed him why he's a true wrestling veteran.
You know, of all the young wrestlers, I'm very surprised that a guy like Chris Lee got a little starstruck right there with his popularity. I mean, he's of course, a personality at 102 Jams, a recording artist. He's kind of done a little bit of everything, so that kind of surprises me. That, I guess, getting one over on the first Rick Converse, I'd do it to you. I don't know. I never did that, but
you know, it's also interesting, too, that before the match, Rick Converse, William L. Cross came out here. My good friend William Cross came out here, and you know Rick Converse did a surprising move. He actually sent him to the back. Told him he's going to be able to hold this match on his own.
He did. Well, you know what? Former 6-time champion, he should be able to hold his own. And I'll be honest with you, he beat me for 2 of them. So there's not much I can say about him that everyone doesn't know. But he, let's just say he's a crafty character. Just because you don't see Cross out here now doesn't mean you might not see Cross.
Well, considering the Aftermath's 0 for 2 mark tonight, it may be a good, wise move of Rick Converse, making sure William Cross is not out here, making sure he's able to hold it on his own.
Nice clothesline from the second rope, takes down Lee, covers him, but only gets a 2 count. Rick Converse, like a boss, in control. That's what the kids like to say now. They say he's like a boss. I really think that's a few years behind, but that's the best way to describe Rick Converse. He kind of runs things like a boss. But I am the boss, and I really run things. So
you are the man of the CWF, but Rick Converse is the boss of the Aftermath. Let's make sure we understand.
Okay, I can settle for that.
You know, he's the head honcho.
He is the pride and joy.
He's the first.
Side Russian leg sweep takes down the rookie Chris Lee, but Converse not following up with a cover.
You know, it's interesting. Rick Converse is trying to use this as a lesson to Show Smooth. Hopefully, it won't come back to haunt him later on in the match.
You might be right. He might be too much, maybe harping too much on teaching a lesson to this young kid, and that's where he got caught before. Chris Lee hooks him up, nice clubbing forearm, hits the ropes, takes off Converse, ducks under his clothesline, drops him face first across the knee, picks him up, belly to back suplex.
It started before the Rumble. It picked up pace during the Rumble with Chris Lee eliminating Rick Converse. We now here at Night of the Grudge with them two going one-on-one. No partners, just them two battling it out.
Yep. Rick catches him with a kick to the face. Not really to harm him, just more be insulting. Clubbing forearm to the back.
I know I said this earlier, but what I can tell in this match is Rick Converse is not really worried about winning. He's more so teaching a young rookie a lesson.
There's a better way to teach a rookie a lesson. Beat him quickly so he makes less money for not winning. And by winning, you make more money. That's a lesson. That's the one I enjoyed teaching. Oh, catches him with a nice forearm. Converse staggers back to the middle of the ring. Chris Lee's up there. He might be taking too much time. Converse skedaddles up there and gives him a double arm suplex from the top rope.
I said this time and time again, Corey, you've got a guy like Show Smooth. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine, but you cannot make mistakes against veteran wrestlers. As you can see, he took a little bit too much time. Rick Converse strategized and used the smart move, got him off the top rope. You got to give props where props is due on that one.
So getting ahead in the sport is more important than your friendships, Nick D, is what you're saying. It's okay, we've all been there.
Money has a good way of persuading. Corey.
Yeah, those forearms to the face also have a nice way of persuading your nose from your face. I lost my train of thought in mid-sentence there, but it came back to me in the end and I pulled it out. Converse with a chin lock. Converse looking to slow the pace. Nobody's had more 15-plus minute matches in CWF than Rick Converse. So he knows how to stretch out a time limit to his advantage.
Must we not forget the 60-minute match he had against Lee Valiant where they went to an extra 5 minutes.
Oh, absolutely. And then me and myself and Converse have been in 30-plus minute matches on several occasions. So he can go.
Charles has successfully captured the imagination of fans.
Converse makes his way back up before the count of 10, which we will see later tonight between Walter Eaton and Southpaw Andrews. One of those men will not be walking out of here. Last man standing, but right back to the action here. Chris Lee catches Converse with a boot coming in. Chris Lee runs up, catches him, goes for a Hurricane Rana, and gets powerbombed right in the middle of the ring.
That's where you have to give props due to Rick Converse. He felt the rookie was getting a little bit ahead of himself, caught him in midair, gave him the power slam. I don't know what else to say, Corey.
Chris Lee's intestines are playing tango right now, trying to get unbunched after that power bomb. You can see it on his face. He's in a lot of pain, but he's not ready to give it up just yet. Converse down there mocking Chris Lee. Or as the kids call him, show smooth.
You know, it was interesting. I got to see on Chris Lee's Facebook page how he gave a nice dichotomy of how this match means so much to him. Going back to his days in high school where he felt as though he was doing theater and people picked on him. He felt as though Rick Converse was that bully. So tonight is his night to face that bully in the ring as he's doing right now.
Well, he's getting a good opportunity. He just got slapped in the face by the bully. Let's see how he responds. He responds with a clothesline. There's a second one. Catches him with a jumping side kick, sends the former six-time champion down. Who would imagine a rookie would be in there with the former six-time champion and doing so well? He caught him with a big move. No! 2 count only off a variation of the Michinoku driver 2. Nice move from Chris Lee, but doesn't get the job done.
You've got somebody like Rick Converse. Like you said, he's a 6-time CWF Mid-Atlantic champion. He's not going to go down easy. Chris Lee has definitely got to pull all stops to win this matchup.
There's soul food. He got it. And he got all of it. Hooks the leg. Converse too close to the ropes, though. Rick Converse is not going to be surprised this time around with Chris Lee. Knows what to expect, and surprisingly, Chris Lee's still in there. You have to give him credit for that. He may pull out a major upset. Nice double knee in the corner. Pushes Converse back. Lifts him up to the top turnbuckle. Catch him, nice right hand. Another one. Trying to knock the balance of Converse off while he takes the time to climb up there. He could be going for a top rope Hurricane Rana. He got him! Top rope Hurricane Rana, Chris Lee. If he covers him, he may put away. No! He should have covered him.
See, that's where the rookie mistake comes in. That's a rookie mistake. Playing to the crowd, letting the crowd get you hype. If he catches Rick Converse, it may be over.
Cyrus, I told you. Chris Lee going for that top rope splash. Cyrus walks out and distracts Chris Lee. Long enough for Chris Lee to get off the rope. Converse ordering Cyrus to the back, saying he wants to do it on his own. He can beat the rookie on his own. Cyrus taking exception to it. Cyrus, you heard it. I'm not repeating it. I'm not going to get in trouble. Tornado kick catches Converse on the jaw. Covers him. Hook both legs, kid. Oh! 2 count only. Rick Converse got out of it just
Now you see Chris Lee starting to get mad at the referee. I'm telling you again, Corey, if he doesn't watch it, he may lose this match.
Converse has a whelp over his left eye from that tornado kick. Chris Lee hooks him up full Nelson. Converse ducks out, spins him around, hooks him up. He's got him. No. Set. Lee out. Hooks him up for a front slam. Small package. 1, 2, 3. Rick Converse picks up a win, and he did it with his own. He did it on his own merit. Rick Converse, the former 6-time Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, puts away Chris Lee.
What I tell you, a rookie mistake came back to haunt him, and Rick Converse is the winner of tonight's match.
You earned my respect tonight, okay? Stuff you do. What did you come out here for? To help you. To help you. I told you I had this backstage. Why don't you get your hands? Take him out. Take him out. We'll talk about this. Come on. That's right, Charles. Woo! Charles, hey.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event at CWF Night of the Grudges. Your main event tonight is the last man standing action. The loser of the match is the first man that cannot answer the referee's count of 10. There are no falls, no time limit. Please welcome one half of the CWF Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champion Goon Squad, Walter Eaton.
Watch. Southpaw Andrews taking on Walter Eaton. Last man standing. The only way to win this match is if one man cannot answer the count of 10, and the other man is declared not only the winner, but the survivor. Lock up, collar and elbow, tie up. Both men filling each other out. Walter Eaton uses the hair to back up Andrews to the corner. Now lands some quick form. Man, 5 right. Chops him. Bam! Andrews right out of the corner with a hard shoulder tackle. Takes down Eaton. Shoots him in, gives him a big back body drop right there. Nick D, what do you think so far? Who do you think has the advantage?
You know what? It's hard to say right now. 1 minute I wanted to say it was Walter Eaton. The next minute, Eric Andrews. Right now, Corey, I don't even know. It's a last man standing match. I don't even know who's going to have.
It's going to be a dog fight, as you can see already. Walter Eaton ripped the flannel off of Andrews, and now Andrews using that same flannel to choke Eaton. Wedge streamers flying, everything coming, but now we're down to business. Andrews throwing some hard forearm shots to the back of Eaton. Hooks him up. Big chop! Man, right in front of the fans here at the Sportatorium. They could feel that one.
You know, it's interesting. This is the third, if I'm not mistaken, third or fourth week we haven't seen Bobby O'Neill or Evan Banks out here.
That is correct. Evan Banks still injured. Of course, Bobby O'Neill missing in action as well, man. I don't know what's going on with them, but Southpaw Andrews is here, and he's ready to fight. The Killbillies have been represented. Walter Eaton taking it to the streets. Oh, responds with a chop. Catches him with another one. Walter Eaton pulls up the blue protective mask to show the concrete. Hooks him up, front face lock, throws the arm over. No. Suplex on the floor, lucky for Walter Eaton. He landed on the mats and not on the concrete. Got lucky on that one.
We heard chants of ECW from the crowd. It's going to be an interesting matchup tonight.
We're only a few minutes in, and Walter Eaton's already down. Referee Charles Richardson starts the count. Walter Eaton makes it back up. That's the point of the whole match. We're going to see who the toughest man is. Can Walter Eaton survive? The crowd behind Eric Andrews. Sometimes the crowd support can give you that extra boost to win, and sometimes, crowd support doesn't feel that.
Ooh. That's going to leave a mark.
Kind of like the one on Walter Eaton's chest and Eric Andrews. Both of these guys are both marked up.
He's got Walter Eaton has got the tattoo showing, and you can tell Eric Andrews without the tattoos is definitely making a permanent tattoo as far as his chest is so red.
A little strategy to this match, if it was me, I would take as long as I could, because you can more or less use that count as a timeout as long as you're on your feet before 10. Eaton hooks him up, drops him with a front slam.
Speaking of a last man standing count, I think you're right. It's a good strategy. I'd say you give yourself to about a good 7 count. That way you're giving yourself, you still got 3 seconds to get back up, but you still got enough time to recoup and get yourself together.
Some of the greatest boxers of all time, you've seen them do it. Of course, in boxing, there's a standing 8 count before action can resume. That's because hopefully they can get their head back together, and most of the pros do. They use it to their advantage. What a very hard-hitting match we have here, the main event, Night of Grudges. One-on-one, Southpaw representing the Killbillies, taking on Walter Eaton of the Goon Squad, the current Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions.
And Corey, if you remember, the Goon Squad took those belts from the Killbillies back at Battle K13 this past December. Well, December of 2012, rather.
They were the first ones to put a blemish on the record of the Killbillies. And as you've seen, Evan Banks and Bobby O'Neill haven't been the same since, but Southpaw is here to fight. Rights, lefts, gets caught with a knee and then a forearm to the back, puts him back down.
I don't know know if it's me, Corey, but it seems like Walter Eaton has got a certain look in his eyes tonight. He's definitely not playing around. He's so focused. He has one objective and one objective in mind, and that is to make sure that Southpaw Eric Andrews does not answer to that 10 count.
That's right. Shoots Andrews to the corner. Andrews moves, but boom. Walter lands on that middle rope, kicks Eric Andrews in the face. Stepping up to the top rope, and here comes Eric Andrews. He watched the previous match with Converse and Lee and used it effectively as well. 2 for 2 on that move tonight. That's why you watch all of the matches, so you see something you could do.
Definitely, and you make sure that you see what type of flaws that the other person is having. You can pick up on it as well.
Absolutely. Walter Eaton kind of used to be known as a high flyer. He's put on a little muscle, not anymore. Both men back up at the count of 8. Right hand takes Andrews to a knee. Another right hand.
Now, Commissioner, correct me if I'm wrong. In the last man standing match, anything goes, correct?
Correct.
So, do you think that we might see a chance, we might see Coach Gemini or Walter Eaton's partner, Roy Wilkins, in this matchup?
You might, but these two guys hate each other so much, they just want to beat the heck out of each other. Nice kick to the chest from Walter Eaton. Oh, chops him up. Different strategy than you'll see from both men in any other kind of match. They're just trying to land heavy strikes. Southpaw spits in the face of Eaton and tells him to bring it. Forearm, roaring forearm, takes down Andrews. Andrews is back up and catches Walter Eaton with a running elbow. Both men are down. To a count of 5, there's 6, 7. Both men are stirring. Andrews is up. Goes for the knee trembler. Eaton sidesteps it. German suplex. Catches him with 1. Elbow. Andrews ducks around. Northern Light suplex from Walter Eaton. Rolls through. He's going to go for it again. Trying to do what he can to keep down. Kick to the chest. Hooks him up. Neckbreaker.
Wow, what an impressive neck breaker by Walter Eaton. I told you earlier in this matchup, he is focused tonight. He is not playing. Goon Squad or not, Walter Eaton has came to play tonight.
He's beat a lot of guys with that move, and he may beat Southpaw, but just in case he doesn't, he's putting himself in the right position. Eric making his way up. The count is at 7. Andrews is coming right to him. But Walter has him right where he wants him. Slaps him. Slaps him again. I think Eaton might be waking Southpaw up. There's a left hand. There's another left hand. Eaton's off balance precariously on that top rope. There's a big forearm. Can hear that one at home. Southpaw following him up. Hooks him. Here we go. Front face lock, overhook, superplex from the top rope. Both men are down.
What a powerful move by Eric Andrews. Will that be able to keep Walter Eaton down for the rest of this match? Corey, this match is so good. I can't take my eyes off of it. They've going back and forth. I don't even can tell who's going to win this matchup tonight.
Counts up to 5. He catches him with the knee trembler. He made it to his feet, so the count has to start over. Walter Eaton made it onto his feet. So Charles Richardson starts the count once again. gotta call it. That's a smart move. Roy Wilkins came out and pulled Walter Eaton to the floor. He is, in fact, on his feet.
What did I tell you? I told you that Roy Wilkins would not be far from this match. I told you, Corey, it's that Nick D logic here.
You got it. You called that one. Walter Eaton's starting to come around. That knee trembler is a tough move, and in fact knocked him out just a few shows ago. Back in the ring, Southpaw Andrews hooks him up. Could be going for another suplex. Walter Eaton blocks it with knees. Spins around, there's a lariat. Walter Eaton's been known to carry a pretty powerful lariat. I gotta admit, it's even put me down a time or two. I taught it to him, but Charles's count is up to 5. Both men are up. Goes for the lariat again, catches him for the second time.
Walter Eaton, since Roy Wilkins has been out here, has definitely got himself together. I told you, we're in store for a heck of a match now, because now Walter Eaton has now got Roy Wilkins in his corner, so now it's going to be interesting to see the dynamic of the match now.
I can assure you there are no surprises in the corner of ARIC Andrews. He just wanted a fist fight. That's what he got. Walter's up, goes for a third lariat, Southpaw ducks it, T-bone suplex. Is that gonna be enough to keep him down?
Back and forth, this match is going. Can one person take the advantage of the other one and be able to last in this last man standing matchup?
It's been back and forth. No man has had the advantage for too long. It's been a wild match, a very hard-hitting match. Charles is up to 8. He's up, and Andrews makes it to his feet at 9. Ducks the fourth lariat attempt, hooks him up. Brain buster right in the middle. Andrews holds on and picks him back up.
Come on, Eric! Come on,
Knee trembler, caught him. The referee's gonna start his count. Here comes the coach. Threw a flag on the play and has stopped the count. There's Roy Wilkins with the belt, smashes Andrews in the back of the head with the belt. Both men are down.
What did I tell you, Corey?
Who's gonna make it to their feet?
I told you that Coach Gemini and Roy Wilkins would play a vital role in this matchup. It's that Nick D logic coming into play.
We have a count. We're up to 4. Both men are stirring. He's up to 8. No.
There will be a winner. The first man on his feet wins the match.
Commissioner's order, first man to his feet wins this bout.
First will win this match. Walter Eaton crawling over ARIC Andrews to make it to the ropes, to try to make it to his feet. Andrews is also stirring. Whoever makes it up first wins the thing. They're going at it back and forth. If Walter Eaton can just grab that top rope, he will win this match. He's got 1 foot up. Andrews pulls him off. He has the rope. If he can grab it, he's on his feet. Andrews wins the last man standing match over Walter Eaton.
What a match.
Upset win over a former heavyweight champion.
Despite the distractions from Coach Gemini and Roy Wilkins, Eric Andrews was able to pull it out in that last man standing match.
Incredible. Even with the help of Roy Wilkins, even with the help of Coach Gemini, Southpaw Eric Andrews is the winner of the last man standing, and he is the man here at the night of the Grudge.